Good afternoon. Welcome to Tribune News on Q, your trusted source for the latest news. We are live on the Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. I am VA Angeles, here with this afternoon's top stories. President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. has vetoed the legislative naturalization of Chinese national Li Duanwang, also known as Mark Ong. He was identified as an incorporator of New Oriental Club 88 Corporation, previously the country's largest Philippine offshore gaming operator service provider. Despite the company's closure in 2019, it reportedly amended its articles in 2020 to operate as a special class of BPO, serving offshore online gaming, and remained active as of last year. Senator Risa Hontiveros opposed Wang's naturalization, citing his alleged ties to illegal pogo activities and connections to individuals involved in questionable operations. The bill granting Wang citizenship had passed Congress before reaching the president's desk. Senate President Francis Cheese Escudero criticized Senator Amy Marcos for allegedly using the Senate for personal political objectives. This follows Escudero's decision to release Ambassador Marcos Lacanilao, who was cited in contempt during a Senate probe into former President Rodrigo Duterte's arrest. Escudero stated that Lacanilao was not given due process and ordered his release on humanitarian grounds, as his grandfather was to be laid to rest. He emphasized that the Senate should not be used for self-promotion, especially by those seeking re-election. Marcos had earlier criticized Escudero for refusing to sign the contempt order against Lacanilao, calling it an insult to the Senate Committee on Foreign Relations. COMELEC has issued a show cause order to Silang Cavite mayoral candidate Attorney Alston Kevin Anarna for allegedly lewd and inappropriate remarks during a campaign event on March 29. Anarna was caught on a live video making suggestive jokes involving senior citizens and solo parents, prompting COMELEC's Task Force SAFE to cite a possible violation of Resolution Number 1116, which prohibits gender-based harassment in campaigns. He has 3 days to respond. Anarna is the 6th 2025 midterm election candidate asked to explain alleged misconduct. The Department of Public Works and Highways has postponed the start of the EDSA rehabilitation from April to mid-May due to Holy Week and the upcoming 2025 midterm elections. The nearly 16 billion project will run until 2027, aiming to fully restore EDSA's concrete pavement. The EDSA busway will remain operational, with officials assuring coordinated traffic management throughout the rehab. Tesla launched its first showrooms in Riyadh, Jeddah, and Dammam on Thursday, marking its entry into Saudi Arabia, a major oil producer where electric vehicles remain rare. The move comes amid global sales declines and controversies involving CEO Elon Musk. Charging stations are set to follow in the 3 cities. While welcomed by locals, experts urge Tesla to invest in manufacturing, not just sales, as electric vehicle adoption faces challenges like limited infrastructure and long travel distances. The Saudi EV market remains small but is growing, with government plans to install 5,000 chargers by 2030. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas lowered its policy rate by 25 basis points to 5.5% as inflation continues to ease, driven by falling rise in commodity prices. Overnight deposit and lending rates were adjusted to 5% and 6% respectively. BSP Governor Eli Remolana Jr. signaled possible further cuts, citing manageable inflation, now projected at 2.3% for 2025, down from February's 3.5% forecast. March inflation slowed to 1.8%, the lowest in over 3 years. Despite potential risks from transport, utilities, and meat prices, BSP sees room for a gradual shift toward a more accommodative monetary stance. As of 12 p.m., the Philippine Stock Exchange Index is at 6,063.4, down 14.41 points or 0.24%. National University's Bella Bilen delivered 16 points to lead the Lady Bulldogs past UE 25-8, 25-22, 25-22, 25-12 despite Alyssa Solomon's absence. Belen rejected the Buhatera label, saying every player contributes and her role includes leadership and guidance. NU iced the championship despite earlier losses, while FEU boosted its Final Four hopes with a win over Ateneo. Ateneo, now at 4-8, is officially out of post-season contention. Model and influencer Maureen Robelwitz marked 1 year since quietly relocating from the Philippines to Southern California. In a heartfelt Instagram post, she shared her journey of personal growth, challenges, and embracing change. Maureen opened up about leaving her comfort zone, forming new friendships, and reconnecting with family in SoCal. Despite the distance, she assured fans, "The Philippines will always be my home." That's all for now. Join us again at 4:30 p.m. for more updates. I am VA Angeles, and this has been Tribune News on Q.